how do you observe? I'm actually really glad that you clicked on the video, because most of the people think, why do I need to learn this? This is totally bullshit. But the fact is that you always observe. Maybe you're in a conversation. Maybe it's about observing your own feelings. Maybe it's about a problem that is coming up in your business, a habit that you want to change but it's not working, a relational problem. You got to observe and see the truth, what is going on here. Maybe somebody you meet the first time, you directly judge them. You don't observe well. Or maybe it's watching this video. Anyway, whatever you do, you always observe, and it can be very helpful if you do this in a very truthful and precise way. Because high quality insights, you only get them with high quality observation. Otherwise, you get wrong insights. So observation is key. Yes, of course, it's key also to learn, to read books, to get input from outside, but then again, you have to, from the inside, think about that and realize, what does this mean for me, right? So I want to give you 2 tips right here, which help you, or maybe which you can take a little bit more into account to observe well. The first tip is highly counterintuitive. And it means if you want to find the answer, you're not trying to find the answer. Because people always want to close this circle. They always want to know the answer. They always want to have a category for it. But what you want to do is, you don't want to urge to find a solution. Don't judge instantly. Don't know instantly what's going on, what's good, what's bad. Inhibit this impulse, because it's innate to have this impulse of categorizing, knowing already what's going on, because we can't deal with uncertainty. We always want this certain thing. Oh, it's like that. But try to inhibit that. There's no need for closing the circle instantly. Don't be dogmatic, don't be prejudgmental. It's basically like meditation. In fact, I encourage you to try meditation, because this is basically observation. You just, for example, observe your breath. You don't judge. You don't close any circle. You're not looking for anything. There's no urge. It's just observation. It's very simple, but it helps you to relearn this reflex of being very reactive. An impulse comes, you're directly reactive. No, you just observe this construct. What is happening here? There's a person walking right now. Oh, I feel how something is getting triggered within me. What is it? Oh, I'm observing. There's no need to judge something. I'm just observing. I'm very curious about what is happening here without instantly judging it. So open yourself up for things you couldn't have seen before. This is the reason, because if you judge directly, you basically take a glass of water, fill it with something. You can't fill it with something more. You have to empty it first. So you're not filling it with anything. It leaves room for more insight. Key thing, very deep. The second thing is, yes, focus when you observe, but also see the big picture, take the context into account. When you're coming into a new group and there's somebody shy, somebody's not acting according to the rules or whatever, take the context into account. Not this one individual, but why is he doing this? The key term here is system thinking. If you want to build a habit, take the context into account. It's not you who is just not having enough willpower. Maybe you can change the system. Why do you have this backlash again? Go back to your bad habit or not doing the positive habit. Maybe it's your friends, maybe it's the environment you're at. If you change that, it solves the problem on its own. So it comes again with the first insight, not closing the circle instantly. Be okay. See more things by not just labeling it. If you have a problem, maybe the solution is not to change something here right at a problem. Maybe you have to change something somewhere else. So the problem solves on its own. Systems thinking. So the bottom line here is, you want to substitute this impulse of knowing it all, categorizing it, with being curious and open and think in systems and take the context into account. Those are the two keys. Try them. Try meditation. It really teaches you to observe properly, and you will gain deeper insights and more truthful insights.